Well, the All-Star break is over, and the Blue Jackets are back to business today, taking on the Washington Capitals. Jody, the weekend was spectacular, and now it's back to business. And for the Blue Jackets, it's a lot of business trying to get into the playoffs, and they're going to have to do it without their top goaltender, Sergei Bobrovsky.
And you speak of that weekend, what a tremendous job by the city of Columbus, the Blue Jackets, and all the people involved put on a great show here. But as you said, Bob, that's over. Time to get 2 points starting tonight.
Well, Jared Boll is going to return to the lineup for the Blue Jackets tonight. He's been a healthy scratch the last couple of games, but he knows what the message was, and he knows what he has to do as he returns.
You never want to sit out. You always want to be playing, but it's one of those things where you watch games, and sometimes it's good to watch and see what you can do better.
Jody, it's always tough for a guy to get taken out of the lineup, especially a guy who has the tenure that Jared Boll has. But what is that learning process about? What do you have to figure out when you're sitting upstairs?
Well, Jared Boll is a longtime pro now, Bob. He's still a young guy, but he's been around the league a long time. And he understands that watching a game is important, and if he takes it the right way, he'll filter it back onto his performance on the ice. Look for him to be very noticeable here tonight at Nationwide Arena.
One guy that was very busy all weekend was Ryan Johansson. Not only did he win the breakaway challenge, but he was the MVP of the All-Star game. And now he gets back to work in a regular season game. Now on Sunday, Alex Ovechkin was his line mate and set him up pretty nicely. Today, Alex Ovechkin will go up against him, and Ryan says that's okay.
No, that was pretty cool getting to play with him. And, not a lot of guys can say they got to do that before. So, I've definitely enjoyed that weekend, but our friendship's over.
Watching Ryan Johansson and Alex Ovechkin on the same line was pretty fun on Sunday.
That whole thing was spectacular, but the chemistry, well, Johansson-Foligno, Ovechkin wanted the goals, but finally passed the puck to Johansson a couple times. I like the banter and the enthusiasm from all the guys, but that was fun to watch, and I like to hear Johansson say it's back to enemy number one.
Well, let's talk about that enemy tonight in the Washington Capitals. The Capitals have had a very good season. They changed coaches during the summer. They added some pieces during the summer, and it's really starting to pay off right now. And some of their top players are familiar names. Nick Backstrom leads his team in points. Alex Ovechkin is right behind him. And goaltender Braden Holtby is having a comeback season here. And, Jody, he's a guy that could have been in the All-Star game.
Mitch Korn is his goalie coach. He's revamped his whole style of play, and boy, has that paid off. You're right, he could have played in the All-Star game. This guy's helped the Capitals catapult to where they are right now. Ovechkin, we know about him. We saw him all weekend long. He's an elite player in the league. Watch out for his one-time shot, especially on the power play where he sets up on the off wing. And Backstrom is dangerous. He's the other threat, the double threat on that power play. On that line with Ovechkin, he can do anything and everything around the net. Watch out for Nick Backstrom.
That brings us to the YP keys to getting it done. What do the Blue Jackets have to do to win tonight?
Bob, they got to come back here tonight after the break and play with an edge. Use the physical play in your building, get the fans back into it, get yourself back into it, and put the Washington Capitals on their backside. Key number 2, back to defense. All-Star game's over. None of that fancy stuff. Come in here now, settle in, and play Blue Jackets hockey.
So no 17-12, 10-7 tonight?
That's not going to work, especially against the Washington Capitals, who you're hunting down in the Metropolitan Division.
Absolutely. That'll do it for tonight's Time Warner Rink Report. For Jody, Shelley, I'm Bob McElligott. Enjoy the game.